Okay, the Crosman 2100 and the Daisy 953, both the 8.4 grain field target trophy. And what I did with the Crosman, since it's a pumper, is I oiled the pump, made sure that was doing good, and pumped it 3 times. And the Daisy 953 is a single pump, as many of you know. So the velocity is pretty much matching between these two. And this test, both scopes were set to the 7 power. So it's equal as far as the mil dot and everything like that. So basically what I did with this test is the 1/4 inch dot here represents where I'm going to place my mil dot, and then the groups are around that dot. So it looks like to me, just going by this sheet here, that the Crosman 2100 and the Daisy 953, it's really hard to tell the accuracy difference with this pellet. I'm going to show you what I do typically. These first 3 dots are just to get familiar with the pellet and to run it through a few times. Just getting it ready, for doing groups and stuff like that. So these 3 don't count. Same thing over here. These 3 are just starter pellets just to get warmed up. So let me show you what the Crosman 2100 did and what the Daisy 853 did. So we've got 6 on the bottom row here. We've got 6 1/4 inch dots. And I have an aspirin here, which is 0.42, somewhere around there. So on the first one, an aspirin will cover up that. 3 shot groups here. Second one it will. Third one it will. Fourth one, it'll cover these 2 shots right here. Actually, 2 in 1 hole right here, but not that one. And then this one will cover same thing. 2 shots went in the same hole, and this one was outside. And then this one, I'm not sure because of the tearing. So maybe 2 would be within an aspirin zone. So if you look really carefully, that is very, very tight in there. That might even be half an aspirin. It's hard to tell with the paper tearing. A little bit tighter than the Daisy 953. It was really amazing that that was the case. But the Daisy 953, you see an aspirin for them 2 shots, an aspirin for them 3 shots right there. You could do it with these 2, but not that one up there. This one you can almost cover. This one here might be aspirin center to center. And then these 2 you can cover, but not that one up there. So when you look at it, the last shot right here, and say like this one compared to this one and this one, it's really hard to tell the difference. I would be safe to say that the Crosman 2100 is basically, it's a target rifle. It's perfectly good for target rifle shooting. It can do it. So it's proven right here with the 8.64 grain. Now, how much of this is human error? I have no idea, but you can see my consistency with my shots. You can see I'm fairly consistent right here with keeping the groups about the same. And that's why I fire several pellets so that I can evaluate if it's me or the pellet or whatever. But that's why you have to fire more and more shots. But as far as I know, just by firing even off other targets that I did, not just these, with that trophy, I've shot a lot of trophies this week. The Crosman 2100 and the Daisy 953 can literally go toe to toe on this pellet. Now, other pellets, I'm not sure. Competition, I'm not sure. I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that test. But I would definitely tell you right now that the Crosman 2100 is a target rifle. It's not just a basic shooting rifle. It's actually target accuracy, because we all know the Daisy 953 is accurate, but the Crosman 2100 is acting exactly like a target rifle. So, and I thought that was the case too. The trigger on this one is really nice because if you pull up all the slack, it'll allow you to creep into the trigger without your shots going off. Whereas the Daisy, this one likes you to take up the tiny bit of slack that it gives you, but it wants you to pull just a little quicker to keep them groups together. So you get holes. You can get pellets going in the same hole on this one by doing it that way. And on this one, the Crosman 2200, like I was saying, if you pull all the slack out of the trigger, just to the point where you know it's going to break and then pull gently, you can do this. But definitely two different triggers. Same magnification, same pellet, about the same barrel length. So it's a pretty, even battle between these two, as far as I know. Now the barrel quality, I haven't looked inside of the barrel, but obviously from these groups, there's something really good going on inside that Crosman barrel. So it's definitely worth buying good pellets for it and testing out some other ones. So, but anyway, once again, this aspirin piece here, this is 0.42. So even the widest groups where there might have been some human error involved here, if you add all these up, it's still, within a half inch or under groups. And the smallest one probably being half the size of an aspirin, maybe 0.20 or something like that. And that was done by the Crosman 2100. The Daisy 953, the smallest group I got was probably a 35. So that just goes to show you it's they're so close to each other. It's really hard to tell sometimes. So, but anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll probably do another battle with another pellet. I think it's fun to, duke it out between these two. They're fun rifles. Oh, by the way, the Crosman 2100. These rifles, I think you can find them for like $65 or something like that. And of course, you'll have to throw a scope on it. The Daisy 953, it's hard to find it for, under $100. But so this one's cheaper and it's performing the same as the $100 rifle. So once you put a scope on these, you're ready to go. I would suggest at least having a adjustable objective, at least 2 to 7 by 32, if you're going to do some serious, precision shooting or whatever. And you'll get some good shots out to say like 25 yards and stuff like that if you have limited space. But anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. And yeah, so once again, it's 7 power magnification with 32 for being the bell millimeter diameter. So on both rifles. So anyway, thank you very much for watching.